Just looking at everything that I had around me, being like, are you okay with what you have? Like, what if you died at that day?
We have the amazing Liv Lo, Reebok brand ambassador. Liv is the host, fitness entrepreneur, and yoga instructor. And Liv uses her voice to activate change in the community. As Reebok brand ambassador, Liv is truly a vision in the industry.
Yeah, it takes a lot to be able to kind of analyze, where you come from and why you're doing what you do. And I would say that just going through my entire life, there's certain pivot moments, as you said. Some of them have been huge catalysts. The biggest one that I can talk about would be the first time that I really had a conscious moment. Like the first one that really hit me really hard, and I had no choice but to listen to it. So I was living in Tokyo. I was modeling at the time and studying in university. Life was great. And then the earthquake happened. A big tsunami hit, and the whole city just completely shut down. And I think that it was a real shake-up moment for everyone who was in the city itself. Having this united experience, the whole country just put at a complete standstill. For me, having that experience, it was a real wake-up call to look at it from another point of view, and just looking at everything that I had around me, being like, are you okay with what you have? Like, what if you died at that day? You didn't, but are you satisfied with your life? If you did, like, what would you have passed on? What would have been the message that you had sent to other people? Would it have just been, oh, she was a great party girl and she took nice pictures? Or would it have been that she made an impact, or she had a really good connection, or some kind of message? So from that moment, I think that everyone has opportunities like this within their own life. Mine was very big, but whether they be big or small, being able to acknowledge those moments and being able to take that conscious decision to change your own life. So yeah, that was my first real conscious moment, and it was a real wake-up call for sure. That's a no-brainer. It's just that you live in a different bubble. You don't have to acknowledge those things. You're only at the surface, and unless you want to peel the onion, unless you want to look deeper, you really won't. So when the blindfold is ripped off your eyes and you have to, like I think Stephanie was talking about that, you take the blue pill or the red pill, when you're given that choice and you have to make that decision, hopefully you take the right one. And I'm glad that I am happy where I am now, that I did take the blue pill. Yeah, social media has been huge, especially for yoga. I'm surprised though that ecology is not ingrained within the yoga philosophy, and that's something that I really want to push and unite and keep putting that out there, because people who do practice yoga are a little bit more aware and connected, but they don't have that connection to the earth for some reason, and it's just something that I feel should be done. So that's my purpose right now, is to try to connect those dots and to try to help, whether through the yoga class or through the music or through my wording or just through my actions, social media. Social media has been a great one, especially Instagram. So it will continue to evolve, and I'm lucky to have been in the position where I did see that grow, and I did help that grow too. So just keeping that honest and open, and that's also why I started Stretch City, a company that I created and moved on towards more yoga stuff. But I did create a company to connect the yoga community together, to be able to create a platform where everybody can be on the same level and share the same ideas in the idea within yoga. I think that changing from completely 360 has brought a lot of opportunity, and social media has been a great asset, and hopefully that it will continue to be a good asset, and to keep it real and to keep using venues like this and the hashtag Live More Consciously, and to be able to connect those thoughts together. That's where the world is going, so just have to keep up with that.